What got you into drawing?
Being the only son, I was bored and they didn't have video games back in 1963. So you had a pencil or you bought little plastic army men and played with that or in the street. Imagination.
What inspired you to make Negative Gravity?
That's funny. I was paralyzed in 1977 on the Carbon Canyon Road on a motorcycle. Someone pulled in front of me and stopped. So we got friends on a motorcycle, make them get off of it, make them sell it. Because sooner or later, somebody's gonna pull out in the road right in front of you and say, I never even saw you before. And then it's gonna be too late. Being paralyzed, laying on my back, looking straight up for 40 years, I'll be 67 years old. That's a lot of hours on your back staring at the ceiling. So I'm looking at the ceiling and I'm imagining, because the ceiling is like a whiteboard anyway, like a TV screen. So I imagine different worlds and different things. And my sister passed early from cancer, and she left me with 3 nephews and your mom on me. So all the boys that make them lay down, and we would go through like a maze. We'd call it the deep game. And there would be a maze. There would be a little girl. Oh, there's always a little girl who's lost. So we had a lot of fun playing imagination games since old Uncle Alex can't go outside and throw the ball. So they seem to still appreciate it. So that's about it. It's staring at the ceiling. And when I look outside the window, this window here, when it's curtains open, I see the awnings off the roof, and I wonder, if the world was reversed, the gravity was reversed for 24 hours, I could slide out this window and maybe step on the overhanging awning of the roof, with my back pressed against the wall, and make my way around it.
So you said that your book is written like a script and you want to turn that into a film. How will you go about the production of that?
Well, I gotta try to find someone. You need a solicitor. I wrote scripts. I wrote the screenplay, the storyboard, did you to do the storyboard. And then when you send it to away, it says, no matter how great your production is, how wonderful your script is, it's not what you know in Hollywood, but who you know. They have a person that's above a film solicitor, but you need a film solicitor till you tell him about your project. He says, great, I'll personally hand it to the film company. They're the ones. They're the middlemen, you know, nobody likes a middleman. So until then, I'm just rolling my wheels and growing older and my beard's getting whiter. I need everybody out there to find me a film solicitor.
Okay, thank you so much, Alex.
Thank you. Next time you guys are outside though, look up when you're laying on your bed or something, look up at the ceiling and see the awning around your house, walk around it just for the trip of it and see if it was upside down, how far you can make it, if you can make it to your block.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
When did Alex become paralyzed?
Alex was on a motorcycle. He was 19 years of age, and I don't know whether he lost control of it or what happened. All I know is I was home, and my job called me, and they said, you're home? I said, yes. He says, well, the police called your job here, and we told them you were home, and they were trying to reach you because your son had an accident, and he's in the hospital. I said, so here's the number to the police department. When I called the police department, he was at the hospital in our neighborhood. We lived in Chino, California. Hospital in Chino called to say that he was at Kaiser Hospital in San Bernardino. So they gave me the address and I drove out there.
How has it been a challenge for you taking care of Alex after the accident?
As a Christian, I'm saying it's natural you want God to heal immediately. And that was my expectation. As time has passed, I no longer have those expectations of immediate healing, although I know nothing is impossible. Alex is always upbeat. He's never depressed. He's never down. I've come to accept the same armor or faith that he has. He seems to have accepted it, so consequently, I have accepted it as a way of life. I don't have the same expectations of instant healing as I did have, although I still acknowledge and accept and know that it is possible.